right. Hey, everyone. Hey, Muggle with a Mic listeners. We have a very special news update right now, and it's all involving the final boss con. I have Matt Addis here with me, as well as Mackenzie Halley and Caitlin Halley with the final boss con. Hey, guys.
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
I'm great. I'm so excited that we're doing this, that we have exclusive news on the final boss con, and you guys are here to share it with us. Here's the first question everyone's been waiting for. When and where will the convention be taking place this year?
for 2023, Final Boss Con will be July.
15th at the University of Rio Grande Line Center.
Awesome. So it's going to be at the same place as last year.
Yep.
Awesome.
It'll be at the same building there at the Line Center, but we will actually be moving it into a different part of the Line Center actually than we had it last year.
It'll be the lower gym because we are expanding. We will be using lower gym for the most of the vendor spots and areas like that. And
Up top where we had the show last year, will actually be kind of changed up and to deal with some issues that we had to put the gaming tournaments, places for people to have food stuff, different events actually up top. So it gives a kind of separation of some stuff going on. Nothing crazy where people won't be able to find the vendors or find the events, but it's just enough to maybe not have so many bodies giving off heat like last year.
It was
Room
a
3.
hot place to be. Yes, it was. Well, that's exciting. So expanding is always a great thing, especially it was big last year, and the fact that you guys are expanding is just even greater. All right,
We're
next.
so excited.
Yeah, how about you had a wide variety of vendors at the first convention. What can Final Boss Con attendees expect this upcoming year when it comes to vendors?
Well, we'll have, I assume, a lot of returning vendors as we did last year. A lot of people, when they see, even us out and about from around town, or if we go to another conventions, they're like, hey, when do we start turning stuff for next year? When do we start getting this? So I assume a lot of them will return. And then I guess just some more mix because we do, with it being almost double the space as last year, we didn't double the vendors. There was many reasons for that. I didn't want certain vendors because I feel if you have so many, not everybody's going to have as many customers come. People be able to not enjoy everything, or there's just be too much. So we've expanded it to about 10 to 15 new booths this year. So hopefully have some more. Had some people that canceled last year, kind of earlier, who definitely want to come back this year. So we may have some people with some prototype games, whether it's board games or card games, to actually come if we can get them back this year.
So we're
Fun.
looking at around 60 or so vendor spaces.
Awesome. No, it's more space for you to stand at the table and look at everything.
Right.
Right.
We got some people asked us that, and there's a few different things that were set up odd last year, which I mean, we only did it once. So
We're learning. We're learning.
we're
The
going to give more
sequels are
room for
always better,
everybody.
right?
Right.
I don't know. That's for a different video, Katie.
We could talk forever for that. But moving on, the first convention had a wonderful turnout, and it was so amazing with all the vendors and activities. You mentioned some tricks up your sleeve during our live recording at the first convention. Will the layout be the same or different?
Well, as we kind of mentioned, we are using the other gym and we are trying to get some extra special stuff, which we can't talk about yet, which is like, I want to tell you, but I can't. We're things are in process, but you'll definitely see the new things that we
this
have
is
in
the
mind.
portion we were supposed to put tape over Mackenzie's mouth, but
He's like Tom
Take some
Holland with the
everyone in there.
MCU secrets, isn't he?
We got some. What I talked about in the last video. That's still a possibility if people go back and check that out. There's more. There's actually something I'm going to figure out about this Saturday to figure out. Hey, can I do this? Hey, can I figure out how this works to try to, you know, mainly have more for people to do.
Yeah.
it's hard to not say something. And then also,
we're amping things up a little.
Stay
Go
tuned.
for it. We
Right,
love
right.
exclusives.
We hope.
right. Make sure you're up late.
We'll be back for a follow-up video. So
Stay tuned.
stay tuned.
Real quick, just to remind people who I'm throwing this curveball question, for people who didn't go to the last convention, for each of you, what was your most memorable part of the first convention?
Mine is kind of crazy. It was the amount of people who signed up for our quizzes, and then we realized we don't have chairs,
Yeah.
and then we had to run and take chairs
We
from
scavenged
another
Every chair that
chairs and pins. We just did not expect to like max
That
out
was awesome.
on all of our quizzes and our tournaments, and that we had such an interest in that. So yeah, running to find chairs.
That was great.
That was
Great
something
problem.
that always stick in my mind.
Oh yeah.
My memory is you, Mackenzie, walking toward me, and you looked kind of befuddled, a little confused, and you said, "We're out of wristbands." 2 hours in, 800 wristbands gone.
Oh yeah, the best part with that was you went, nuh-uh. I said, I know. I brought them for the next 2 years just to be fun.
Yeah.
It was like, yeah, we're out. Like when they came to me, I don't remember who it was. I think it was Michael. He came to me and he's like, "Hey, you're out of wristbands." I was like, "Yeah, this is going." And I'm looking around and I start noticing all the people. I'm like, you might not be joking. I was like, well, all right, because that was one of the best parts. I had a couple people ask me like, "Well, weren't you ready? Like you had people online and they marked." I said, "Yeah, 100 people marked. We will be there.
Yeah.
50 maybe." So I went, "This is going." I was stoked. I was like, "This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be a good show." And then everyone that came out made that show way better than we were ready for.
Oh yeah.
To
That
put it
was
into
awesome.
perspective, we were hoping like the big number would be 275.
Yeah,
Yeah. 275 to 300. We were like, yes.
this is going to be awesome.
And then we had over 1,000.
11
Oh
o'clock,
my
we're
gosh.
like, hey, this is a lot of people.
Our food trucks all sold out of everything
Yep.
by like noon.
I mean, we got that ready.
My
I
lunch
think
Yeah.
time.
we were-
Yeah.
For sure, after people found out, they're like, so you saying you need a food truck? We're like,
Right.
yeah, we do. So, man, a memory from the show, I don't know. There was a lot of running around. I don't even, when you were telling me, I was like, I don't even know if I remember saying this to Matt. Like, honestly have no idea. I guess I really enjoyed the cosplay because I thought, okay, dressed up for stuff before, but I see people do insane costumes and outfits just like we saw there. And the amount that was signed up, it was every bit of 60 in both
Wow.
categories, and I was
we were kind of new to this whole
Yeah.
thing with the cosplay, like
Yeah.
trying to navigate it.
Yeah. And because the cosplay was so big, we've actually gone to conventions focused around a lot of anime and cosplays just so we can learn. So for next year,
Wow.
we have some ideas of things that we want to do that we've learned from going to these other cons. So we just want to make it so much fun for our cosplayers because they're awesome.
Yeah,
like
we're
all
actually
of them are
working
wonderful.
directly with a few of them.
Yeah, they want to come out and help us
to work on some ground rules for picture photo ops, general rules of etiquette, all that stuff, so we can really
make sure they feel comfortable too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was
So
wild.
it's just going to get better and better each year as you learn bit by bit. And my most memorable part was just meeting all the people. I mean, it was a room full of people who just loved the same stuff, and that was just awesome.
Like-mindedness in this area, like it blew us away.
Yeah.
Like we didn't expect there to be that many people interested in a con.
Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
And not only local people, but we had people from all over. We had people from like 5 different states.
Vendors from 5 or 6 states, and then another one that canceled. We had people coming from Dayton that I hadn't seen in years.
Columbus, Cincinnati, Athens,
past Charleston. It it wasn't just here. I mean, there's a lot of faces I recognize from around town, but I mean that's the thing. And I've told other people I've talked to, other people that run shows, and I said, yeah, we can have vendors. Yeah, we can have events. I said, yeah, if 2 people walk through the door, they're gonna get the best show of their life. But I was like, it's the fans that are coming. Like that's what's going to make it. That's what's going to give you that feel. And man, we hope we can do it again next year, and hopefully get everybody and even more. Because I've had probably 200 people say, "Hey, I couldn't make it. Got COVID, had vacation, something." So it'll be even bigger.
Awesome. I'm so excited. Well, speaking of vendors and everything, how might attendees, vendors, or sponsors find more info about Final Boss Con?
No idea.
Final Boss.
We're not giving them any info.
Word of mouth.
No, they just need to go to finalbosscon.com or check us out on Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah, and if you are a vendor and you're interested, guess what? Vendor applications are live right now.
Awesome.
So make sure, I know people have told me I have you written down, but just submit it again to be safe. I am a year older than last year, so that's bad.
You're getting old.
Old man.
Beard.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. We're gonna be posting this, and keep following Muggle with a Mic and Final Boss Con for all the exclusive updates about the upcoming convention on July
15th.
Mm-hmm.
July 15th. It'll be a Saturday again.
Awesome.
Yep. And thank you as always,
Yes.
Muggle with a Mic, for being our official podcast. We love you guys. Thank you so much. We are so honored that you guys agreed to
Thanks for having us
and to come to the show the first year. So you guys are awesome. So
The
thank
feeling
you.
is mutual. I felt honored for you guys to contact us, and now I feel honored that we've got the inside information and everything. I feel fancy. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Like it-
Thanks.